teacher, third grade teacher, first grade teacher. That's right. If anybody would like to come forward and share their thoughts or memories of Christ, please come forward.
I don't speak well in front of people, and I'm really nervous, so y'all bear with me. But I'm proud to say that I'm Price's sister, Margaret. And I wrote this down because I don't know if I can get through it, and here's who's going to get through it if I can't. Okay. I think we can all agree that Price was unique. He was a character. He had no use for organized religion, but he didn't need that. He lived his life in service to others, both in his work and in his leisure. He was dedicated to improving the lives of the less fortunate, the poor, the forgotten. He didn't need a minister or a priest or a rabbi telling him how to live a meaningful life. He had that down pat. I can think of no greater legacy to leave than the houses he built over the years, and that just scratches the surface of the lives he touched. His other great loves were Martha and Elizabeth. Martha, you made him laugh. You made all of us laugh. You know, she still makes us laugh. I remember when you were first pregnant with Elizabeth and you told me that the first time you met Price, he shook your hand and he said, "Hello, I'm Price Stone and I don't want any children, ever." And then here comes Elizabeth, who was his greatest joy. I'm so happy he had both of you in his life. He also had no use for material possessions, for heaven's sakes, and that includes computers, smartphones, email, internet. But boy, did he love his dogs. Your dogs. Any dogs. I have a husband, 3 children, and 3 grandchildren, and Maggie, my dog. Price would call and he would say, I wish I could imitate his voice, because everybody knows, well, how is it going in Atlanta, and how is Maggie? Nobody else but Maggie.
Not in that order, by the way.
What?
You usually ask about Maggie first.
That's what I said. What's going on in Atlanta? How is Maggie? He loved Sewanee. He took every opportunity to go back for a visit. I profited from that because he would use our house as a base. What he didn't care for, oh my goodness, let's see. Pro football players, although he followed every pro football team and knew exactly what was going on, but the players he had no use for. No. Politicians, oh my goodness. Evangelists, oh my goodness. And if you ever got into a discussion with Price about any of these, I love what you said. You were in for a long haul. My eyes would be rolled back in my head, but my husband, he would talk to Price for it. He never tired of it. They would solve all the problems. And they would also trade these huge, thick books about Lincoln, about civil rights movement, Birmingham, anything. And they would read these books. They were like this thick. And they would read the books. And, you know, I have so many memories. I'm comforted by the fact that he knew how much I loved him, how proud I was of the man he was. I told him this quite often. He taught me to drive a stick shift when I was 15. He taught me what it's like to live a meaningful life when I was 50. I'm a lot older than that, but anyway, since then. Thank you, Price. I have one more story I want to close with. Price served in Vietnam and was awarded the Bronze Star. We never knew this, ever. Until last fall when my 8-year-old grandson Drew asked for some info from him so he could add him to a school poster for Veterans Day. He sent his picture, his award, and included this letter. This is written by the man who served the poor and disadvantaged every day of his life. In his work and at his leisure, he never quit giving to others less fortunate. It was his passion. I will always be in awe of him. He will always be my hero. Elizabeth is going to read this letter. Thank God. And I've got just a couple more things to say. This is his letter to Drew, the original letter.
My dad wrote this for my 8-year-old cousin. I served on
Enclosed your picture.
in clo-
Yeah.
Commissioned that the second lieutenant, there's shoulder patch.
He has terrible writing.
A shoulder patch from the 198th Light Infantry Brigade from Run. I don't know. And BSM awarded commendation. Drew should know that I am not no hero. Heroes prevent wars. They don't start or fight them. War is horrible death and destruction. It is never good, always bad, and always preventable with the use of good sense. Never celebrate war, only peace. The better we all do, the better we all do. Absolutely, exactly what my dad was. Always wanted the best, never war, anything like that. Don't get him, shouldn't get him started on that.
So, in closing, I think the two things that define Price for me are his service to others and his desire for peace. I hope we can all find some peace in this world that